what would you say, from maybe another dimension, has really changed in terms of how the typical investment professional thinks about risk as a part of their day to day?
Well, I remember the original definition of risk. Someone taught me how to calculate a standard deviation. And I remember I'd been quite familiar with the concepts. Even as an undergrad, I have a degree in business administration as well as psychology, and we were using all sorts of statistical data and psychology in particular. And then all of a sudden, I get to the investment business, and someone says, "Let me show you how to calculate this manually, right? Pre-spreadsheets, pencils and paper." It's true. So what's really changed is we've learned in the investment business, we've added dimensions to understanding risk that go well beyond standard deviation. We now, as you guys deal with every single day, the concept of beta, the concept of correlations, the concept of tracking errors are really critical. And in fact, I would almost argue today the most important tool for anyone trying to manage a client portfolio is establishing a good tracking error and making sure that you've got your those are guardrails. It determines what the kind of variance is that the client would experience relative to a neutral answer. That's probably the most important change in risk that I've seen in terms of a tool or a technique or even a thought process
Yeah.
in investments today.
Yeah, I think I kind of joke with some of my guys. Internally, it's not only we're looking at spreadsheets every day, but we're taking every piece of risk information we have possible and running simulations and doing a whole lot of different items that we feel are important for understanding and truly measuring and evaluating risk in our portfolios.